What's up internet, this is IBS511 here. Now I know it's been quite a few days, but today I've got something very interesting for you guys. So I've got the whole roundup of the event which occurred today at in San Francisco. And okay, well, let's talk about whatever Apple unveiled today. Alright, so well, yeah, the star of the show is gonna be the iPhone 5. It is thinner and lighter compared to the iPhone 4S. It's about 118 grams if you talk about the weight, and it's merely 7.6 millimeters thick. That is just too thin. It's really astonishing, and it has also got a new 4.0 inch diagonal display, and it also has a new widescreen display. I've been waiting for the widescreen display for so many years, I could say, and finally it's here. And they've actually retained the retina-ness of this display, and they've bumped up the resolution to about 1136 into 640, and they've retained the 326 ppi, and that's pretty cool. Now they've also removed the traditional 30-pin dock connector, which used to be really slow, and they've substituted it by a lightning connector, and it's supposed to be more faster, durable, and more, of course, compact compared to the 30-pin dock connector. Now we've also got a new A6 chip in the new iPhone, and well, they've actually not used the A5X chip, which was used in the new iPad, and that's something really different, which Apple has not done as of yet. But anyway, the A6 chip has about double the performance in the matters of CPU as well as graphics, so that's a huge bump. The A5 is already really powerful, and the A6 is just double the power. Now they've also made some improvements in the camera. Now the front-facing camera is finally going to be 720p. It's been VGA for so many years. Stinky VGA, didn't like it at all, and they finally worked on it. And they've also introduced smaller speakers into the new iPhone, so it's not going to take up all that much of space. Now, of course, it's 4G compatible now, and it also has 4.0 Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, BGN 802.11. And talking about the pricing and availability, it's pretty much the same as the iPhone 4S. Like, the pricing structure is pretty much the same as the iPhone 4S. So it's $200 for the 16 gigabytes model, and 32 gigabytes is gonna cost you about $299, and so on. So that's the roundup of the main features the new iPhone 5 is gonna be having. Alright, so let's now talk about the new iPod Touch. Now the new iPod Touch has got tons and tons of new features. Let's talk about it. 6.1 millimeters thick only. That's just too thin. I cannot even hold it in my hand, I guess. And now finally it has a new 5 megapixel camera, and it also has LED flash. An iPod is having finally an autofocus camera, 5 megapixel sensor, and LED flash. So that's something which is really cool. And the front-facing camera has also been improved in the iPod Touch. It's going to be 720p like the iPhone, and it has A5 chip under the hood, not the A6, but yeah, I guess A5 will be able to manage the tasks. And good thing, it has a 4-inch diagonal widescreen display, same as the iPhone 5, and yes, it has Siri. You heard it right. It's gonna be having Siri, and it has the same lightning pin connector as the iPhone 5. And one shocker here was that it's gonna come in 5 different colors as the iPod Nano used to come. and you can see them on the screen right now, and they actually look really, what could I say, really delightful. And now they're going to be available in October in 32 and 64 gigabytes model for $299 and $399 respectively, and the 8 GB model has possibly been discontinued. And they're going to be having earpod earphones. Also, the iPhone 5 is also going to be having the earpod earphones, and they look something like this. Hopefully they're gonna like fit into my ears and sound better than the ones we used to get with the iPods and iPhones till now. Now they also released the new iPod Nano. So it has a 2.5-inch widescreen diagonal display, multi-touch, and a home button. It has Bluetooth, which is something new for the iPod Nano. It is available in 7 colors. That's right, 7 colors as usual. And it also has a Lightning connector like the iPhone 5 and the iPod Touch 5G. It's just 5.4 millimeters thick. I don't know if my even if my hair is that thick. And it has an FM tuner, and it's going to be available in just one variant, and that's going to be 16 gigabytes for $149. And well, that's about it. And it also has earpod earphones, like I discussed before. And that's all about the event. And they also talked about iOS 6 and all of that stuff, but then that's already the basically it's like the same thing, like what had happened or rather in WWDC 2012. Now I'm really in a hurry, so I'm speaking so fastly, and I guess that's about it. See you later.